cancel it at like right before it finishes. So like, and I mean, me telling you that and then facing me on the ladder, I'm not helping you any, because like I cannon rush really well too. So like I can pull off a cannon rush even if you scout that I've put a pylon down. Obviously depending on your level. Like, if I'm playing a diamond Zerg, I don't think I'm going to try that. Unless, like, for some reason I think they're weak against it, or I hate the map. There's an example of why I might still try. I hate the map, let's get this over with. One of us is winning right now in the first 4 minutes of the game. Not that a cannon rush is an auto win, but oh, I had this one game where I was so frustrated. I cannon rushed the natural, I cannon rushed the third, and then I took a proxy nexus, which I think was my mistake. I killed his third, and I knew that his only option was to counterattack. I had my observer in the right location to scout it, and then my army was at my proxied third, and my mothership core was at my main. So then I was like, I did not just do that. Idiot. So basically, I could not recall my army to defend my main and natural when I saw the army just come across the map, and I was just like, idiot, why did I proxy this? This was so stupid. Was that a placement match this year? No, that was right after. Okay. That would have been really stupid. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean by cannon rushes. It's just like, yeah, I'm good at them. That doesn't mean I'm gonna win just because I cannon rushed. Like, he scouted the cannon rush too. He's like, oh, you're cannon rushing. Well, I have an early pool. And voila. Still managed to successfully cannon rush, which is, yeah. Anyways, Sue is gonna go up to his third now, and he's getting his Roach Warren as well as taking gas. I'm sorry, Ling Speed. And that is not a Roach Warren. I looked at it too quickly. It is a Evo Chamber. So no tech actually chosen yet. Yeah, not much to really read into this. Warp Tech is finishing, so like, if he is gonna go for any aggression, his gateways should already be down, which they are not, so I think he just wants to go up to third and play this out, which honestly I do not like doing on Foxtrot Labs. As a Protoss player on Foxtrot Labs, I hate taking a third. This map is just a nightmare for Protoss. It doesn't have to be that much, as Protoss have gotten more used to it. One key thing is getting this pylon here so that you can watch both rocks. So once you do that, that makes it better. But it's still very annoying for Protoss, because essentially your army is going to have a very difficult time defending this third, as it is wide open. I mean, the Zerg can come from 1, 2, 3 locations at once, and then you're just sort of like, well, now what do I do? And then if you go and take this one over here, yes, the Zerg can only come from one way, but you have this little narrow ramp to go through. Never mind the fact that you have to go through the rocks too. So yeah, it's just awkward. As I'm thinking about it more, what I would have liked to do, or would have liked to try, when this was in the map pool, was to actually wall this third really fast, while knocking down the rocks. Yeah, it's out of the map pool. I don't have to worry about it. But Zest has to worry about it. And he has sentries. Sentries are good. This is gonna be a 6 sentry hold. At least that's the traditional number. He's actually gone up to 7. But yeah, I mean, the rule of thumb is 6 sentries hold your third. Unless it's like Roach or Hydraling. That's another one. That's Mass Roach or Hydraling. That's what sentries are like. Why? But some lings, no big deal. He's actually gonna go. He feels comfortable to push now, as he has that cannon on the way. And Su is not going to challenge that third because he doesn't really know what the army's doing and doesn't want to lose his lings unnecessarily. I think he scouted this moving army somehow. I think it ran by an overlord? No, I don't see an overlord that died. I don't know what how he saw it. Well, I mean, these lings have confirmed, okay, army's not here. So, these lings are probably gonna come home since there's a cannon finished. There's a probe with his army, so, oh, this is a very nice little pocket here. Force fields will go down. There are a couple lings that got in, but, given the way he played last game, I'm gonna say he's just gonna recall out of this after maybe harassing a little bit. I don't see him really trying for much. This is a nice force field, actually. It's also a nice force field. Yeah, I mean, he's put a pylon down. I don't know if that pylon is going to stay there, or if he's going to cancel it at the last second and then recall. He might have to recall, actually, with these all these lings coming to his third. Yeah, he does cancel, and so that does mean he will recall shortly. Come on, you know you want to. Why do I cast these things? Why do I make predictions? The thing is, I'm usually right. It's just, it takes longer for whatever reason than I'm anticipating. Okay. Now is he gonna recall? No. He's content to kill more. I mean, he is getting a lot done for not having a pylon. These force fields have got to be annoying. If I were Su, I would be very frustrated with those force fields there, just because it's like, why? He is countering the third, and this means that he can't just have his probes there. The probes are behind the zealot in the wall, and now he will recall, finally. Oh. I'm a Korean Protoss. I exist purely to make casters miserable. But in all honesty, Zest he's a fun person to cast because, like, it's just, He's such a good Protoss player. What is that? 4 gateways? +1, no, +2, blink. Blink's almost done, actually. What does this bring him up to a total in terms of... He is on a Robo and 5 gateways, so this brings him up to a total of 9 gateways. He has walled off his 3rd. Oh, that's actually kind of good. So the Ling run by cannot get into his mineral line. I like that. Like, I mean, the 3rd is still pretty far from the natural, but there's nothing he can do about that. There are a lot of roaches here, though. Force fields are pretty good. That's gonna... Wow. That was a lot of force fields, but, like, they went down at, like, perfect times. But, like, now how is he gonna force field off the rest of these roaches? I don't know how he's going to hold this 3rd. There's no photon overcharge. He has enough sentries to zone out like half the roaches, but he only has 1 immortal here. If his gateways kick in, then I guess theoretically, but he doesn't have the money to back his gateways. So, like, okay, sure, he's killed off some more roaches, but, like, there's all these other roaches, and when is he gonna get enough sentry energy to deal with this? He only has 1 immortal, which is not firing at the roaches, and so, like, oh man, all these speedlings. Boy. This is what I mean about this 3rd being too far. Look at his natural. It's just... Look, Zerg at his natural, Zerg at his 3rd. His army can only protect his 3rd, so his natural is taking heavy losses. He's gonna lose a gateway at least. He has some stalkers over there trying to deal with it, but those are gonna get picked off. Sentries are over here, but there's speedlings, so these force fields are not going to zone out the roaches. He has to put it down to protect the sentries, but he doesn't have any... He hardly has any sentry energy. There's 1 force field down, but... I mean, for 1 force field, he should have zoned out the links. He knows this is done. That force field was not thought through in the slightest. Oh boy. I mean, this is what Zest sees right now. He's like, okay, 1 immortal, 2 immortals. They're split up. You only have 3 sentries. I am going to get 8 more roaches, Aspire in case this somehow fails, and +2 range. And I mean, like, even if this gets cleaned up, which it might, because there are 2 immortals. Just how does he deal with the follow-up? He has virtually no economy now because his 3rd is, like, he has an economy. His natural, the mining at his natural was not, like, challenged, but he has no sentries. So, like, he has some very hard decisions to make. Do I get sentries or do I get stalkers? Because the follow-up should be something that requires stalkers and sentries, whatever the Zerg does. So, like, Su is retreating, but how much does this retreat mean to Zest? He does hold, so that's something, but it means he gets to fight another day, but what will he have then? He is going to rebuild that cannon and gateways. He gets 3 sentries, and the rest are going to be stalkers for now. Oh no, 4 sentries and the rest will be stalkers. And behind this, there's 27 roaches. 15 lings, that's not too bad. Are there mutas in production? No, just 4 more roaches and 22 more lings.